The biggest reason why I'm so vulnerable and so open about, my life and what I've gone through and, my feelings in the moment is because that is my superpower. A lot of people don't believe vulnerability is strength. They take it as a weakness. It's weak to be vulnerable. It's weak to speak about your emotions and cry and be sad about things. I just feel like in your vulnerability, that's when you can save souls. And God told me that that's part of my superpower. That's part of my gift is to be vulnerable. And it's not even for me, right? It's not for me. None of your gifts are for you. It's for the glory of God. And every time that I'm vulnerable, I always hear stories of people telling me, like, I helped them. Even if it's something as simple as me crying and showing my emotions, my raw emotions. And also, I'm vulnerable and I speak on the things I've gone through because I never want to give anybody the power to tell my story before I have the chance to. Um, Anything that happened in my life, I'm willing to talk about it. Anything that I've gone through, any sin that I committed, I'm willing to talk about that. And I think a lot of people hide from themselves. They're scared for people to see the past of them. They're scared for people to see the person that they were before. They want every single piece of who they were to be gone and no one to remember it when that's not the case. Sometimes there's beauty in telling your story. There's beauty in digging up some dirt and bringing it to the forefront. It doesn't mean that you're reliving it or trying to, go back to your past. It just simply means that you're using your past as a lesson and for growth as a part of your future. You're not allowing it to take over you, but you're taking a hold of your past and, making it something beautiful. Because I believe everybody's story, everybody's testimony can save souls. Everybody's story can, help others. And that's what my page is about. So anybody that asks this questions like what is your life story? What have you gone through? Like, I've been through a lot. And if everybody heard everything that I've gone through, you would think that I should be 60 years old by everything that I've gone through. I feel like I lived 10,000 lives. That's how much I've gone through. So I have a lot of stories, and people always ask, like, how did you go so much, like, for your age? Like, I'm only 22, and I've been through a lot. I've been through childhood trauma. I've been through, abuse. I've been through abandonment issues. I've been through, a lot of spiritual attacks. I've done witchcraft. I come from a family of witchcraft. I was transgender. I was homosexual. I was a cheater. I was a liar, a narcissist. I struggle with BPD. I struggle with panic attacks. Like, I'm never afraid to tell those parts of me because it's not who I am today. And those parts of me are what led up to me being here today, and it's part of my story, and it's a beautiful story. And again, it's not for me. My story is not for me. It's for the glory of God, for people to see and be like, wow, like, God changed her, right? Even her that went through all that, like, God changed her. He can change anybody. And that's the purpose of me telling my stories and being vulnerable, so that I can help you guys and help people to get closer with God and, bring glory to his name.